Oh, yeah, I need to get captions on. There we go. Let's see what weird captions we get this time.
Autumn, you want to go ahead? I'm just going to go top of my screen.
Yeah. Hi, it's Autumn. I'm on the Trovo Ops team. I work a lot with partnerships. You guys have maybe heard from me before. And I do the social media.
Irene.
Hi, this is Irene. I work for the product team and working on features for all the creators.
Now it says Lifu, but he also goes by Justin. So
hey guys, yeah, this is Justin. Works for Trovo Live Ops team, and I'm also working with organization partners closely for our tournament and a community event. Nice to see you guys.
Alan, who looks way better on a hat than me.
Yeah, hey guys, Alan or Stone Crypto on Discord. Work on the ops team as well with Autumn and Justin, Trovo 500, and the partnerships and the org side as well.
Awesome. We might have a few other people joining us. Diego, who's also part of the operations team, is having a little bit of some computer issues, so he's working those out. But we'll go ahead and get started now with what we can and go on down the list if you want to go ahead and ask the first question. There
and just to iterate, we're gonna see if we have time. These usually go for about an hour for anyone that's curious that's joining in. So with that, we'll see how many we can get in it, and if we have time at the end, no guarantees about that, but if we have some extra time, we'll go ahead and take questions from the chat and kind of go from there. But question number one, Blue Spice asks, any update as to if or when Streamlabs OBS is going to be adding Trovo?
I think I can answer that. So far, we don't really have a date, and we are still working, trying to get it. But yeah, it's something in plan, but we don't have a date yet.
Got it. Yeah, I think there was something mentioned a while ago about being in the FAQ of it's in the works, but currently not at the moment. Where do we ask questions? There was a form in the Discord, I believe, in announcements. If you scroll up through there should be a form.
So I'm going to bounce off that one if you don't mind, Dan.
Yeah.
Master Frylock 13 also asked Irene if any sort of similar features are going to be coming for Streamlabs to have like alerts directly through, so like follow notifications and stuff like that, and also xsplit, which is another streaming service and platform.
Yeah, I think we are trying to work with them, but so far I can't tell too much details, but because it's still in plan.
Got it. Awesome. Okay, so basically all of it's still in the works. Just to know, we are still young and we're still in beta, so there's a lot of things that we want to do. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get everything up and running.
Yeah, so just kind of stay tuned. I know everyone has their favorite software that we all use for streaming. I'm an OBS user myself, so obviously I'm excited for that. So yeah, everyone kind of stay tuned for that.
Back during when it was just in TV, I was an xsplit user. Because xsplit was like the software back in the day. Back when Twitch wasn't even a thing yet. So I get why everyone has their own preference.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead with question number 2, if you want.
I got it. So, Rascalot, hope I pronounced that correctly, is asking, Trovo will get platform moderators from my language that are not part of the Discord moderation. I think that's something that Dan, myself, and Alan can sort of touch on. So we've already gone ahead and added a bunch of German moderators recently due to the influx in German-speaking community members, and we're going to continue to moderate, all of our community members and what languages are preferred, so that we can make sure that we have people that speak multiple languages to assist with all the needs. So we will be incorporating that as it comes up.
Yeah, to sort of bounce off of Halos there, same thing is where depending on sort of the influx of users, or if there's a certain group that really needs assistance in that area, we're going to try and get as many mods as we can to sort of help out. Well, in for each region, let's say. But for right now, because Germany was a lot of people from that region came over and started streaming, so that was kind of our biggest focus there. But obviously, if we need some support in a certain region, we're going to start looking at the community members or other individuals that want to help moderate and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, just to add on that as well, we're working on a program that is open to the community where we kind of will evaluate everyone's contribution, like the community members that are, you know, contributing most positively, helping out other community members, showing that they can answer these problems. And as we have growing regions, those are probably going to be the people we look to first. And we'll also have more information on this program as well. It's going to be a little bit different from mods, but they will also be, you know, helping out on the platform, not just in Discord. Right, guys?
Yes. So there's the Discord specific aspect of like the regular moderators per region channel, we'll say, and then there's also, again, what Alan was talking about, a very sort of separate program for the actual site and platform itself that we're still working on. And hopefully we can announce that, you know, in the near future, but right now it's still tinkering with it, getting worked on.
All right, I got another one if that's cool, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
So this is from Channel Zero. What's Trovo's plans for brand exposure? So and Justin, this is probably more up your guys' alley with all these social media influence and work that you guys have been doing.
Justin, do you want to take this one?
Oh, sorry, I just muted myself. No, go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, so regarding brand exposure, we're talking to different partners, different organizations. As you already know, we've already partnered up with League of Legends, so we have a lot of work like that planned in the future. And we're also getting ready for launch and have big, exciting things planned. So we got a lot up our sleeve.
Yeah, there's we just made an announcement today about Next and I think alpha keys that we're distributing to different community members as well. You can expect more of that, like different partnerships with different games, opportunities for our community members to take part in new games that are coming out. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of different things that will be happening for exposure.
And Dan, I'm going to let you ask the next one, but I just saw one that bounces off that a little bit, if you don't mind.
Oh, you're fine. No worries.
So going off that, since this is sort of in the same berth, people are asking about if we're going to be at events. So Double D Gaming asks, has Trovo planned out a spot at PAX South in 2021 or any public functions like that?
Yeah,
I know it's really up in the air right now, but...
Yeah. That is definitely something we're planning and looking into. Unfortunately, because of everything that's happening, we're kind of just keeping an eye out to see what is going to happen next year. Hopefully, we got our fingers crossed. So yes, that is something we definitely want to be at. We're just going to monitor the environment, I guess you could say, to see if that's possible.
So it's definitely something that is on the lookout, though.
Yes, definitely.
Cool.
People in chat asking about TrovoCon, Trovo Fest. Maybe later, we'll see. Figure that out.
It's Trovo Palooza. Okay, everyone, let's get it right.
Yeah, jeez. Right. Next question. One that's Maggie can maybe answer if she comes in, or somebody on the product team. Are they working on commands like raids or oh, sorry, Lord Jeshua asks, are they working on commands like raids or hosts? Communities need to be mixed between channels. I think the short answer is yes, but I'll leave that to someone that has more or a better answer than I do.
I believe Irene can.
Yeah, I can answer that. Yeah, we are already starting to work on that because that one was the top voted feature on our feature vote list. So once we saw that on the top of the list a few weeks ago, and we have been working on that, and hopefully it will come out soon. Yeah, stay tuned for that.
Got it. Any estimated dates? People are wondering.
I would expect to be around the end of July.
Okay. Sweet. All right, so we'll shoot for that. It sounds good. I know a lot of people have been wondering when that's going to happen, but again, for anyone who's curious, we also do have a lot of stuff in the FAQ on the Discord, so you can go there, roll to the midsection of that channel, and you should be able to see a lot of the things that are being worked on.
Yeah, I'm going to try and keep most of the questions I ask that aren't on the FAQ, just because we can point a lot of people towards those answers, so we can hopefully cover a lot of things that aren't as visible. Sorry, I just saw. I need to remember their name. Go ahead, Dan. I need to find something.
Sure. Let's find another question here. Okay, so Thirsty Man asks, will gaming streams have promotional in-game items just for watching specific games? So this seems sort of like a drop sort of system where if you watch a stream, you can get like an item for that game or something similar. Do we have any news on that, or is that something that's been looked at?
Yes, maybe Justin can answer.
No. Actually, I think this is a question for both party, the product team and our live ops team. So on live ops or marketing branding side, I can say we are working with some game titles closely, including PUBG Mobile and COD Mobile. And for example, PUBG Mobile, I'm talking to their marketing team to see if we can get additional support for both our content creators as well as audience. Like you guys know, they have a major update this month. So we're planning for something. Keep tuned.
Yes, from the product side, we have multiple ways to get the drop in-game drops. It might not be like viewership based, so but we have other ways that you could be able to get the in-game drops.
Sweet, yeah, that's awesome. I know a lot of people are very excited because a lot of mobile gamers are on our website, and it's awesome to see the growth there because it wasn't really a platform per se for that. So that'd be awesome.
More than just
to
mobile
hear.
games as well. I know Justin mentioned a couple mobile games, but there's non-mobile games as well. Since we also have community members that are on the not mobile side. So those are just some of the ones. Yeah.
Good to hear.
Exactly.
I'm gonna piggyback off that again because there's a lot of really cool questions where they all sort of feed off each other. It shows just like our community is very much on the same page when it comes to features and things that they want. Honeybun asks also. No, excuse me, not Honeybun. Honeybun's another question I want to ask. Norigamo asks, will there be other subscription methods like Twitch Prime? So ways that people can subscribe or show support to their favorite streamers by being a member of a different type of service. I don't know, Irene, if you or just have any sort of ideas on that right now for it's still being discussed.
This is something we are thinking, but we haven't really made a plan for that to come yet.
No, of course.
Yeah, I think we will discuss more internally, and if people want it, feel free to vote these features, and we can see whether we should really do that.
But these are stuff that we're talking about internally currently, like those types of features.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Bouncing off that, Honeybun asked what the next features that are planned to be released. So like the ones that are gonna be hitting next update. I don't know if we can share any of that yet.
There are multiple features that is coming soon. I think the biggest one will be the you are able to claim like cash rewards. So basically, people now, if you are a streamer that's already getting subscription and spells from our platform, you might already seen you're earning some gems, and you will be able to like get cash rewards through these gems. And also you will be able to exchange gems into elixirs if you want to use it for your own channel or to other channels. So I think this is one of the biggest features that we are coming soon. A lot of people have been also asked on it. Some smaller features, like we are also working on like embedded players. So once it comes out, feel free to embed our player into your website. And yeah, and there are a lot of small little details. Yeah, I won't go through too much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I know we can't always share all the things that we're getting ready. We got to keep some sort of mystery, but we do want to make sure that people are aware that the things that we're working on are very much the things that the community are requesting. And we take things directly from, the list of features that you all ask for. So if something is really, really asked for and popular, I mean, as Irene stated multiple times, that's what we work on next. So just be sure to keep in communication with us so that we can give everybody what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. So I'll go ahead and kind of condense a few questions into one. I think in chat we had a lot of people asking about gift subbing. On our last community night we talked about that, where that is in the works, so stay tuned for that. That's on its way. My TEO asks, are there plans to add a video archiving to Trovo? Same thing in FAQ. Online VODs are coming. Right now you can still download them, but they are in progress. Here's one. The Yamanote asks, what are going to be the sizes for the upcoming custom emotes, and how many emotes per channel? This is going to be about custom emotes. Whoever might have some information about that one.
So we are planning on this, but we currently do not have a defined number of how many will be released for you.
Man, we are asking all of the hard questions directly on Irene today. I feel like we've just been harassing her the entire time.
No, I really like all these questions, because all these are the features we are working on, and we know that all you guys wanted. Just we are like, yeah, we are still young and we are growing one by one, and all those features. Please stay tuned for this.
Yeah, stop bullying Irene. I'm going to jump off that to something that's probably a little bit more for the entire floor, because this question sort of covers all the different work that the 6 of us are doing currently. So, Bub Drum, great name, by the way. In what ways will Trovo differentiate itself from the competition? So I think that's a sentiment or question that's been asked in multiple different ways from our community. And I picked this one because it sort of encompasses all the different questions that people are asking, like, are you trying to be a competitor of Twitch? How are you going to differentiate yourself? Are you going to just invite some bigger streamers to come to the platform so that we can grow? Like, how are you going to get more viewers to the platform so that we can continue to grow? So I think that everyone can sort of take a minute to sort of give their 2 cents on this, if you'd like to.
I think I can start first. So as I just mentioned a little bit, and you guys may see it here and there, like we are kind of focused on mobile community, even though we're not exclusive to mobile, but we are really focused on mobile game titles as well as mobile community, and actually also the mobile experience of our audience. Like if you guys can make a comparison, because I think Irene and the product team did a lot of testing to make sure that our mobile watching experience is pretty smooth. So basically you can enjoy the game content you like anytime, anywhere. So I think that's one of the, I won't say selling point, but something I really want to highlight, the mobile experience.
Yeah, every time I go on the app, it's always been super smooth and just easy to just watch any sort of stream. I think something that I can sort of touch on too is just the overall sense of community, because I know for even just being on the staff side of things, if I would go and watch Twitch or whatever, there's not a lot of ways for the community to get involved with the staff or events and stuff like that in general. There's sort of like this barrier to entry of having to be a partner, having to be affiliate, that sort of stuff. I think the community itself has been incredible, where we were always having events, we're always doing these things and activations with the community, which is something that you don't really see as much with any other platform so far.
Yeah, what I can add from my side is, I think we have the 1080p plus that maybe Irene can talk about that afterwards. I think that's pretty cool that many platforms have that, or they have it at all, like really good viewing quality. But we have the Trovo 500 that's really different. Typically, the creators, a lot of influencer streamers are out there like grinding away every single day, and there's no real opportunity for them. Like a lot of these platforms kind of overlook almost everyone that's like not the top 1%, and only the top 1% are getting any type of opportunity to work with these platforms directly. And we've seen in the past what happens when, you know, the top creators are the only ones given these opportunities, and they aren't able to carry the weight of the platform on their shoulders. It turns out into something not so great for the platform. So the Trovo 500 is trying to be different. We want the weight of the platform to be carried by the majority of the platform. Not everyone will qualify, but ideally, we want to provide the opportunity as many as we can. And it's It's something that a streamer with 5 concurrent viewers that streams 20 hours a week can right now qualify for. And there's no real cap. So if you're on another platform and you have like 50, 100, 200, 500 viewers, most likely these platforms aren't doing anything for you. You're grinding away and hoping that you can get to that level to get something special. But we're trying to give that opportunity to a lot of people out there. And it works out for the benefit of both parties. You're getting an opportunity and we're getting the growth on the platform as well. We can both grow together. And hopefully this is a sustainable model that can be different from the models that other platforms are currently doing. Yeah, that's, I think, a big differentiator from Trovo and other platforms. We're trying to provide more opportunity to the majority of the platform instead of the few.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback off that and then send it over to Armin and Irene, if that's okay. So like Alan said, there's a lot more opportunity for growth currently, and we love that about Trovo. And just because the Trovo 500 is currently not for everybody, obviously it's for a set number of people, it doesn't mean that the program isn't going to grow and evolve. This is just what we're initially doing during Trovo's beta period. So this is not to try and single anyone out. If you're grinding away and doing all the amazing things and don't happen to get selected, that doesn't mean we don't care about you. And you can still get the subscription feature, and you can still have mana being sent from your viewers on your channel, and let's just cast it. This is just the starting point for what we want to do with everybody. And so hopefully as we continue to grow, all of our programs, incentives, everything that we're planning and doing continues to grow. And like everyone said, we want to be part of the community as well. I mean, we don't want there to be that divide like so many other platforms have had. We want everyone to feel comfortable with coming to Trovo and see us in their chat and not think of us as the police, but as, fellow community members. You don't need to hide your memes when any of us are around, kind of thing.
I'd like to just visit streamers and just talk to them, and I lurk. And you know what happens when you join a chat, and we don't have the lurk mode yet, so everyone says hi. So we'll just say hi back and then chat with you. But yeah, on top of what Gabe said, the program is expected to grow. In all aspects,
perfect.
There will be opportunity for as many people as possible. Yeah, but we also we want to build something that's sustainable. We don't want to build a model, a structure for the platform that will not survive in a couple of years. This is something new that's being done, but we think it will work, and it diversifies the risk. Instead of putting majority of the risk of the platform on the weight of 1, 2, 5, 10 people, the majority of the risk is spread between hundreds of people. You guys are all carrying the weight of the platform on your shoulders, and it gives also an opportunity to everybody to be rewarded for carrying that weight as well.
And we want to be different in the events that we're doing too. So we have events that Dan and myself casting, like the Valorant Open, where we very meagerly try to cast a Valorant tournament, but also allow for everyone to submit event ideas to us so that we can support the community members and, assist in whatever way we can, whether it be financial or planning or whatever, so that communities can grow and they have the opportunity to host events that they think would be awesome for the platform as a whole. So it's not that there's solo events by the streamers doing by themselves. That's nothing to do with us. You can handle it on your own. It's very much a joint Trovo community member kind of app. And again, that's always what we're trying to do here, is making sure that everyone feels like both sides of the platform, people working behind the curtain and people who are out there every day streaming, are feeling together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about kind of minimizing that barrier to accessibility and community and that sort of stuff. Actually,
Anna, you want to go ahead? Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just kind of reiterating what you were saying.
Muted, Anna.
I think Diego just joined if we want to do a quick introduction first before.
We can do that.
Diego, are you there? Oh,
yeah. Sorry.
Let's go.
Yeah, just half an hour to figure out the problem. I mean, yeah, sorry about the laptop thing. Yeah, it's great. I'm just following the conversation on my cell phone, so it's great. Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Now we're
Mr.
gonna be able
Diego,
to pass. We're gonna be able to pass some of the pointed questions that Irene's been asking, and be able to shift some of the weight over to you, Diego. So this is perfect. But Autumn, if you want to go ahead and continue.
Yeah, just correlating with everyone says, we really are about the streamer, and obviously we want to be a sustainable platform, but we want you to know that we hear you. We're here for you guys. Like I think any interactions we've had with most of us, we're very personable. We really want to hear your guys' ideas and your feedback. Like, we believe that Trovo is like a whole community. We're all going to be successful if we all work together, including you guys. So it's kind of just a team effort, and that's how our views are on this whole thing.
All right, Irene, you're up.
Yeah, I just want to add on top that like one thing Alan just mentioned, like we have a 1080p plus. This is, I don't think other platforms will have this for all the streamers. And we also have all the, we provide transcodings to all different resolutions for all the streamers. I think this is also something that we are really care about the quality of the stream, and we hope you had a good time, and all the viewers also have a good time on our platform. Talking about the technical part, like we really have a really strong engineering team. So far, this is the best and most responsive, the fastest, and they develop the fastest engineering team I've ever seen. I guess some of you guys may have reported either issues or bugs. A lot of them got fixed within 1 day. It's kind of like amazing for me to work with such strong engineering teams. And we basically, we hear all feedbacks from you, and we will respond very fast. And we want to build a good and close relationship with all you streamers.
Yeah, the engineers are kind of those unsung heroes, I feel like. Like, we're obviously the ones that you see and talk to, but like the engineers are the ones doing all the work. We're just asking them to help us out most of the time.
Yeah, okay, shout out to the engineering team on that one, because even for me, just looking at stuff and reporting it, and then even going through chat on Discord or something, people are talking about like, oh yeah, no, that's got fixed yesterday. I'm like, wait, I didn't realize that. We get things that fix so quickly. Yeah, same thing. It's just reiterating of sense of community, and even then, it's super easy to get started on Trovo as well. We're trying to add as many tools for users to just get involved and even start on streaming if you're brand new. There's a lot of helpful things, and take a look at the support center, that sort of stuff. You need assistance there, but it seems like easy to get sub buttons, that sort of stuff, because we know it's hard to get started streaming. And if you're trying to we'll just use Twitch as an example. You apply for partner on Twitch. There's this giant road you have to go through from zero to, the whole road to partner is really tough. So we sort of want to minimize that as much as possible, but still maintain the integrity of sort of what it's like to be a streamer.
And Diego, I know you just joined, but you've been following along. Just to reiterate, the question is, what are we planning on doing to make Trovo different? How is it going to differentiate itself from the competition? We kind of all went around the room and gave our thoughts. Did we miss anything? Did you want to include any notes or topics?
Sure. I think everyone here have so many great, answers for this question. I just want to add on that I think what makes Trovo a special place is because we have those streamers and viewers here, that you guys are very special to us, to this community. And I think you define this community as somewhere very special in this market. So from a business point of view, as I'm in charge of the operation, we're not actually care too much about Twitch. It's like we are not trying to be, beat Twitch in some certain, things. We think it's like, so there is certain competition, but this is not. It's a bigger market. It's a bigger thing here. It's like we feel there is certain things that, maybe the current existing platform hasn't been doing very well in that. So we are trying to, be there to offer what you can actually in the market to try to, offer a place that can be, welcoming, that can be, diverse. And I think it's great to see Trovo you know, come to this stage, and we are very confident. I mean, in the future, we're not going to be the second Twitch. We're not going to be, you know, another Twitch. We're going to be the first Trovo. We're going to be where, you know, it's defined by the people here. That's something really exciting, and I do enjoy that. I mean, I've been here on Trovo seeing the first couple of streams, and to now we're having like, you know, 3,000 of streamers every day that's showing up in Trovo. So previously I was able to, you know, every day going to each, you know, channels to you know, to say hello to everybody, but currently it's already not possible to do that because we have so many people joining. But I try my best. I mean, to see, you know, the new streamer, to welcome them, and also enjoy the time spending. I mean, on the platform, I've seen way more games. I mean, recently on the platform, I'm seeing a lot of different community coming to Trovo and had a great time here. It's a really rewarding time. So every day I feel like we're doing the right thing here. We still have a lot of things to do, but I think for the team together, we're very excited about how the community has become out, and we are certain that we're on the right direction, and we are trying to, you know, work together with the community, trying to make sure here the place that you and your community of viewers will be enjoying as well.
And I love what you said there, Diego. We don't want to be another Twitch. We want to be the first Trovo. I mean, I think that sums up everything that we hope to do in one sentence. And we want to, like, I know we see, you guys are amazing in chat, you know, saying how much you love us and the hearts and the support and everything that you guys do for us is great. But we want to be here for the good times, but we also want to be here for the bad times, you know. We don't expect everybody to love everything that we do all of the time. Like, just like any relationship, there's going to be things we do really well, and there's going to be hardships, and we're always going to be here through those things. So just know that too. Diego, and you also mentioned something. This is actually a question that a couple people asked in the big forum, and I can't find the name right now because I'm bad at seeing questions. But the people are curious about the growth of Trovo so far. People have noticed, obviously, there's been a lot of growth recently. And someone actually asked in chat earlier, like, what was statistical growth? And I know you mentioned something about 3,000 streams. Is there any sort of stats on, like, how much Trovo's grown in the past, you know, few weeks, month, 2 months?
Yeah, I mean, we've grown definitely a lot because, but the you know, the exact numbers, so it's still considerably small in the market. We're preparing, you know, some stats that we think will be brought back to you to, you know, share with our community and also share with our, you know, excitement. But still, it's it's not ready yet, actually, for us to get those, you know, numbers here, but we're trying our best. I mean, to so just as I mentioned, yeah, we're having you know, more than 3,000, you know, channels showing up every day in Trovo at this moment, and it's been it has been you know, a triple or 4 times, you know, bigger than like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it's a big jump in the numbers, and yeah, that's something really we're excited about, and also it gives us a more task to do, you know, for all the teams, operation, product, dev, because also you've seen the, you know, the numbers in Discord, the followers on Twitter, so we felt like more obligated actually to offer a better service, to, you know, to provide a better place as we are having more and more content creators coming to the site. Yeah, that's something really excited, but also this requires more, you know, work in daily operations and trying to make it, you know, worth it.
Yeah, just to piggyback off that, I'm sure I'm not alone here, where the growth has been super exciting for all of us. We've all been really, really just dumbfounded by the support, but yeah, it's getting much harder for us to do all the things we used to be able to do when we were smaller. So my DMs are flooded right now on Discord for sure. And I do my best every day to chip away at everything. And I apologize if I've taken a while to get back to some of you, but know that we are here and care, and we're going to do our very best to offer the best possible service that we can. But we're still new and young, but we have big dreams, and we're not slowing down now. So yeah, Dan, if you want to ask something else, or if someone else had something to add.
I think that's pretty, so I can attest to the flooded DMs part for sure. Where yeah, if we don't get back to you and right away, it's because we're probably busy trying to fix something or get something done. But yeah, it's awesome to see how many people are joining the platform and just getting used to it. And please don't slow down. I think this is a good problem to have, of being busy with more people.
Oh, absolutely. I love having too many DMs. It's just, I feel bad.
Sometimes be like that, but yeah, I think everyone's covered it pretty well. Is that this is just a great time for right now, where, as Diego said, there's not really a competition or direct opponent here. It's sort of trying to grow organically, and it's been incredible so far. But yeah, I think everyone's sort of said a lot of good things, and things I was going to touch up anyway, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, so we'll kind of go from there.
Here's an interesting one. This might be more towards ops and product. It's not really community related. So, Dark Chocolate asked, do you guys plan on having an ad revenue system with the ability to run ads on streams?
I think this is something our product teams is exploring, but it could be a more long-term goal on our roadmap.
Right, I'm sure partnerships and things like that can't be quick to set up, but it was just, that's honestly something I was curious about too, because we have a lot of other ways of having the community members support favorite streamers. I was just wondering if there was anything else like that sort of in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, here's one for Gabe and I, sort of. I just had it. Where'd it go? Something about more tournament stuff.
Oh, the Twitch Rivals program?
Yeah, so Stormy asks, will there be future streamer-only tournaments comparable to Twitch Rivals? So for anyone that's wondering what Twitch Rivals is, it's sort of a where they would take their partnered streamers and let them pick and choose their teammates and put them into this sort of tournament style thing where they take on money, that sort of stuff. And obviously with Trovo, we don't really want to exclude people from playing, and it's sort of been our thing so far with events, is trying to get everybody in them. Short answer is I think that'd be a great idea, something that we could definitely look at. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I definitely think that would be a lot of fun, and I know that Justin and Autumn, we could probably talk about stuff like that too, because Justin and Autumn, you guys are discussing a lot with partnerships and events and things like that too, and also Alan, you're working a lot behind the scenes with some streamers, so I think that these are things that we'd like to discuss moving forward, correct?
Yes, actually, we are pretty open-minded, I will say. As Alan and Justin mentioned, that we have our event application form. Actually, if you come up with some really brilliant ideas, or you even crazy ideas, and you really want to get some support from us, we are definitely open to discuss with you. So check out the event application page, and there are more details about the rules and something you need to pay attention to. Let us know how you think. And we are definitely talking about the potentials we can work with you guys together. Adam and I are planning a lot of events that are coming soon, so keep an eye on it.
Awesome.
Yeah, we definitely encourage collaboration. So send your event ideas in.
We like crazy ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Sweet. Now that's awesome.
Thanks, guys. All right, Dan, you can keep going. I talk too much.
Oh, you're fine. Just to give some quick sort of catch-ups here, we're seeing a lot of things in chat. Just going to run through them. So VODs, those are coming. More creator dashboard stuff, that's also coming. So things like, your payout system, that's actually on the way right now. Right? So if you go to Creator Studio, you should see, I think it's I can actually find it now. I can go check, so I'm not getting my words wrong here.
Earnings page.
Earnings, thank you. You're on it. Beat me to it. You see some gems now, and that'll be your sort of cash out method, or you can change them into Elixir and continue to give back to the community that way. And again, if you have any questions about things that are coming or features, that sort of stuff, please go check out the FAQ. There's usually a lot of stuff that's listed there. So kind of, I think it's around the middle of the page in the Discord. Go to the FAQ channel. And there's usually a lot of stuff that we're working on, things that are coming up. And as Justin said, the events proposal form, we look at kind of every single one that people send in, and we kind of go from there. This here, actually, Gabe, if you have a question already ready to go, I'm going to try and find one here. I'm also.
So there's another one by Dr. Crazy23. When are you going to add more stuff like add our own custom badges, and how does partner work? So custom badges, we kind of have stuff in the FAQ, and Irene's touched on it a little bit the last stream. All that stuff is being worked on the way. So we're still discussing exactly when it's coming out, but we do know that these are features that people are really interested in having more customizable opportunities, which is why we like stuff like the hat drop. You see lots of hats in chat. So it's super cool to see all these different ways that people can show support for their favorite streamers or show that they took part in events. So we're continuing to think about ideas to constantly give people the opportunity to express themselves. That's the best way I can put it. And Dan, I think we got most of them in the doc, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot, and if you don't hear your specific one called out, it's probably because there's a lot of duplicates of some questions, which is good. People want to know what we know about certain things, and that. And actually, here's one that got brought up, and a few people in chat were asking. This is more of, I think, a technical question. It's about downloading VODs. Let's see if I can find the actual question here. Don't know if I can find the list. Again, we have the giant list of everyone that asked them, and sometimes it gets lost because there's so many. But I think it was around the words of, are there any plans to make downloading VODs any faster or more efficient? Because it does take some time at the moment to download them. And the easy answer is because, well, it's probably a really big file. But I don't know if there's any other sort of questions or statements about that.
I can give more details. Like, our engineers have been looking into these questions. Currently, one of the problem that is causing one of the reason that is causing this problem, because the location of the server that actually has this videos is stored, I think, somewhere in Singapore or somewhere. So people who are like far away, like in US or in other countries, when the first time you download it, you will experience a really, really long wait. But actually, if the second time, if you download it, it will be transferred to a server that is more close to you. So actually, the second time you download it, it will be much faster. I know this. Usually people don't download one video twice, so we are still trying to figure out a way to make it faster. We are on our way to solving this problem.
Yeah, I think that's a much better answer than I had. Another thing too, people are wondering about clips. I think same thing in the FAQ. Do we have any sort of idea when those might be coming? Because I think someone in chat, I think it was Jay Doyle, and a lot of other people are saying, hey, it'd be great if I could just go through, make a short little snippet of my VOD or my stream instead of having to download the entire thing. Again, those are in the works we're talking about before, but do we have any idea of when those might be coming?
So far, what I've heard is around the end of Q3 this year.
Sweet. Oh, nice. So that's coming up in just a couple months then, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially. Assuming things don't burn down and everything, the world is still turning.
Yes.
Awesome. So we got about 9 minutes. I think that this is a good time for everyone to sort of have a moment to say things that they're excited to be working on, or any final thoughts, and sort of do our goodbyes for this week. Again, we do these community nights basically bi-monthly. So like every 2 weeks, or every other week rather, we do this. And then smattered in between there, you can see Dan and myself sort of playing a game extremely poorly or pretending that we are esports casters. But just different things that for everyone to be communicating. So I'm going to go from top to bottom, left to right of my screen. So Autumn, because I'm assuming name, you're first. If you want to say any final thoughts, things you're excited to be working on, goodbye. I don't know.
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm so excited to be working with a lot of you guys, especially our Trovo 500 partners, and just everyone on the program. If you guys ever have a question, don't hesitate to reach out to me on Discord or email. I'm always there to help. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the next community night.
Irene, you are the next one on the list.
Cool. I just want to answer one more question because I see some of you guys were asking about the delays of the frame drops. Currently, there is one thing that you could try is to, if you are using OBS Studio and if you are using Windows, like with NVIDIA, it's possible that you set a high B frame rate. Not a B frame rate, you set a high B frame. So currently, if you're experiencing like frame drops, try to turn off the B frame. And also turn off the look ahead. Like these are the two things we are not supporting right now. So it could be the reasons. We will post more information on Reddit to discuss more details about this issue. Yeah, but I'm so happy to work with everyone. And yeah, this we are trying to get all the problems solved fast.
Sweet. Yeah, and anyone that was tuning in late, we have a few people tuning in and asking questions. We had a lot that we went through, and again, we may go through and sort of compile a list, but again, a lot of things that I could ask, usually regularly in the Discord as well. But for anyone that's wondering, are we going to see these questions again? We'll see. We might put a list together. Best guess is probably just keep tuning in the community nights, and we're going from there. Anyway, that's what I want to get out of the way.
Justin, you're the next one up, friend.
Gotcha. Thanks, Gab. Thank you guys so much for coming to this community night, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time. I'm also on Discord, so if you have any questions, feel free to ping me. And I guess another thing is don't hesitate to interact with our social account. If you have any suggestions or any brilliant ideas about other community events, feel free to let us know. Hopefully, we will have more Twitter followers, Facebook followers, Instagram subscribers as well. So excited about it.
Yep. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Trovo Live. Is that right, Anam?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so next on my list, Alan.
Cool. Yeah, same as everybody else, guys. My DMs are always open. I respond to all my DMs. I get to them all eventually, usually within a couple of days, whether it's on Discord or Twitter. Just if you have any problems, any questions, any concerns, feel free to reach out. For the Trovo 500, you guys don't need to apply. We review all the data on a regular basis. You don't need to worry about whether or not we have or haven't seen your request. We'll review all the data, and we'll go off of that as well. Just because I know the our team that's managing the partnerships email that's getting it's pretty massive. So yeah, I think massive is an understatement. But yeah, we will review everything. If you have questions, you can just DM us as well. We'll respond to you guys as well. And for what Irene was saying about the stream settings, I know some people are having stream problems with delay or frame drops. And just to reiterate what she says, make sure your keyframe is set as 2, I believe, Irene, right? Keyframe 2.
Yeah, B frame as well.
Turn off B frame. Turn off B frame and set keyframe interval to 2.
Yeah, you can try also lowering the bit rate as well. Anywhere from like the 2,000 to 6,000 range is probably where you want to stay in. If you're going higher, you're gonna try to get better quality. If it's causing some problems to your stream, you can lower it from 6,000 slowly and test it out to 2,000. And yeah, feel free to send us a message if you have any questions or concerns.
I'm going to do my little piece right now just because I want to piggyback off what Alan said. So for the Trovo 500, we do review everybody. There's been a lot of questions about it, so we just want to make a tiny little statement here that the program benchmarks that are there are sort of what we're looking for data-wise. So, you know, the number of stream hours and things like that. But the program is still, we select everyone individually. It is not a blanket, we reach these certain stats, then it's probably guaranteed to be there. It's just sort of what we are looking for before considering anybody. But like we said, we don't want anyone to be discouraged or upset if for whatever reason right now you aren't invited. This is just the beginning of the Trovo 500. We're constantly looking at ways to improve and make it bigger and enhance upon things. So we don't want anyone to feel down or like your content isn't worth it. I mean, we wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for all of you. But we just wanted to, again, make it more clear and understood that we do personally select and look at all the data and the streamers. Right, Alan?
Yeah. We'll be reviewing all the data. The program is expected to grow. You guys don't have to worry about, oh, it's maxed out this month, there's no more room. It's going to grow month over month. Everything related to the program will grow. So if you're in the program already, don't expect it just to stay like this. If you don't have a space right now, or you came late, don't expect that there won't be one. It will grow. Watch hours will probably increase as well as some of the rewards. They will most likely increase as well. But at the same time, we just want to make sure that this is Trovo's version of the partnership program. And if you're going to be participating in this program, like, understand that you will be representing the Trovo brand as well. We want everyone to keep that in mind as well. If you do want to participate in the program, like, you're going to be a Trovo partner. This is our partnership program. So yeah, just keep that in mind as well.
Diego, I'm gonna send it over to our fearless leader before letting Dan sort of close things out. If you have any last things you'd like to say, sir.
Sure. I mean, it's always an enjoyable experience actually for showing up at the community night and to seeing, you know, a lot of streamers asking questions. We're trying our best to answer as much as possible. So probably, sadly, there was still, you know, questions haven't been answered. So we're trying our best during the, you know, the other time and trying to, you know, answer that. And also, if we don't answer that, but we know that we're trying to do as much as we can actually to solve the problem, to provide information, and yeah, just a little bit on the Trovo 500. So we are about to announce the you know, the August plan. You know, in the coming week, we're trying our best to put together the you know, the data, the stats that we have. So we're trying to figure out. We announced the August plan, making sure that reflects the growth of the community, the growth of the platform as well. So stay tuned, and yeah, that's it's, as always, very excited and I'm very happy to be here.
Sweet.
All right, Dan, you're the last one. Close us out. Take us home. Sing the song.
I'm gonna let you down with that one. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. It is getting to that time. We've been live for about an hour. Try to keep these things around that sort of time frame just so it's consistent, and then we're not going overboard too much. If we missed any of your questions, apologies. There's a lot of them to go through, as I'm sure you guys are seeing in chat and also on the back end as well. But again, we do these pretty often. Again, we're always in Discord trying to answer questions for you guys. So if we missed it today, don't fret. I'll probably get an answer in the near future. But yeah, I think for now, thank you all for stopping by. These are always a great time. It's always nice to interact with the community, let people know that, yes, we're actually real people behind the screens and the profile pictures. I know there's really sometimes a weird disconnect for some people, and I think this hopefully gives everyone an opportunity to see that, yes, we're all in this together and want this to succeed, and let everyone kind of be part of this big community called Trovo, right? I think that's sort of the end goal, is to get everyone together and on the same page with things. But yeah, I think for now that's about it. Everyone, I want to thank you again all for stopping by. I don't think I got any other words to say. Anyone else got anything super important?
Nope, I think we're all set. Thank you again, everybody, and until next time, I'm sure it'll be very soon.
Yep. Alrighty, guys. Remember, one of the Trovo team, thank you all so much, and we will see you later. Have a good one, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Alrighty, everybody. It is that time of the stream. It's over. Yeah, again, if we didn't get to all the questions, again, apologies, but yeah, we do our best to answer a lot of the things we can't answer. This is the time we got. I'm so sorry. Thank you all so much. Maybe one of these days I'll stream regularly. We'll see. Me and ALS. Sure, you open Young's camera.